Hello, friends. I honestly have no idea what day it is. Could be a Saturday, could be a Sunday. I'm going to leave my shopping link right here in the comments. You are definitely going to want to save this link so you can shop till you drop. And I have a super exciting sale to tell you guys about too. I'm going to go ahead and share this to my other Facebook pages while we're live so everyone can see and watch at the same time. So make sure that you are following me on my personal page, which is just RayaHope. And then I have a beauty page, which is called Beauty by RayaHope. So make sure you follow me there too. And then make sure you're in my text service because that is where you're going to find where I text you when there's new sales, new deals, anything like that. So let's go ahead and set up our text, which if you're not in my text service yet, just say what's your number and then I can tell you what phone number to text to subscribe. Can you guys hear like the ambulances and stuff? You guys, St. Louis is all I've heard crack up to be. I don't think I've ever felt this unsafe in a city before. I'm like slightly joking, but like for real. Today we have like a really calm day. Today is like breakout classes. There's the tonight's like our like party, like the Well and Out party. They're doing like a themed party, which will be super fun. And yeah, so it'll be a really fun, exciting day. So I thought I'd just get ready with you guys today. I had my makeup professionally done the last 2 days and it was glorious. She did my color like a little darker than my she matched my spray tan, which I don't normally feel like I match my spray tan when I'm like doing my makeup. So it was a little like, whoa, I'm so tan, but I felt glamorous and beautiful and that's what matters, right? So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I have on my face my primer. You guys, with it being August, they have changed the special for the month. The monthly special is up to 70% savings. 70. You guys, my primer is $11. $11. Insanity. Go ahead and say summer sale and I'll give you the link to shop. There's a huge selection on there. There's the concealer. I think the concealer's 50% off or 25% off. My primer, like I said, is $11. My blush is $7. Like I cannot even wrap my head around these prices, you guys. I've never seen Unique put makeup pricing so low. So if you're like, oh, I've been wanting to try some things, literally now is your time. So say summer sale, I'll give you the direct link to shop the blowout sale. It's on like anything that's on there. So lipsticks are on there, lip liners, concealers, primer, eyeshadows, eyeshadow palette. My palette 9 is on there. I think the palette 9 is like $20 or like $19. The eyeshadow, one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if I did bring it with me. This one, which we might use this today. This, you guys, is like, I think it's $12 or $15. That's crazy. So shop the summer sale. I'll have the link, or just say summer sale. I'll give you the link to it. So let's go ahead and get started. Don't judge me because I'm going to be mixing a bunch of products. If you guys didn't know, because I haven't been live in a hot minute. So I went and got my eyebrows waxed. So let me back up. I got to tell you this whole story. I have this like little pimple right here and I was using like heavy acne products to like get rid of it for convention, and it was going well and it was starting to like go away. And then I went and got my eyebrows tinted and waxed, and I had basically like a chemical reaction, like an allergic reaction to the hair dye of my brows or the wax, I don't really know. And I like sent myself to the emergency room. I was in the urgent care on Monday getting a steroid shot because my face was so swollen. I was just having the worst reaction. It's all better now. They gave me a steroid shot and then they put me on steroids for 3 days. So it's all better. Thank God. Just in time for convention. But my skin has been very like, I don't know. I was going to go dry / just difficult. So I literally have such a variety of like products that we're going to mix some stuff together. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird tutorial. You guys are going to be like, what are you putting on your face? But you know, we're just going to put a little of everything on our face today. I know. I was like, that would happen to me. I've gotten my eyebrows done like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, and I've never had an issue. But I think it was just the, yeah, a mixture of like retinol. Retinol's a beast, you guys. I think it was the mix of the retinol and the waxing, to be honest. And it was not my girl's fault. She literally was like, she saw it, like she waxed like just one area and she saw it like pull my skin, and she was like, oh, we need to stop. And I was like, please, I have my big event. And she was like, okay, like we're gonna pluck. Like she pivoted, like she did her job well. I was the issue. I was the bad client being like, I'll be fine. I was not fine. Lesson learned, right? Oh, came out fast. Okay, BB cream. We're gonna do the shade light medium. I feel like that color matches me better with my spray tan. I went real dark, you guys. I already kind of had a tan, and then my spray tan girl came over and she's like, okay, what are we doing? I was like, I want to be super tan. She was like, you got it. And then I was teasing my girlfriend Brandy. I was like, look, we're sisters. We're literally the same color. So went a little too tan, but you know, we just embraced it for the last 2 days. It was super fun. Everyone was so kind to. Everyone's like, it doesn't look bad. I'm like, okay. So if you saw my pictures and you're like, my Lord, Raya, you were so tan. I know. I know. All right, we're gonna add this skin tint. Like I said, we're mixing everything today, and it doesn't help too that it's like super humid here. So I've been kind of like playing around with like what makeup sticks, and my makeup has been doing so well. I've been so proud of it. But we're gonna use this like skin tint thingy. Just equal out to our odd colors. Yes, we had so much fun. She only came in for the first day and a half, if so, because her kids started school. Let me use this. I don't even know if that's the right color. I told you we're gonna mix everything today. So she already left, but we had an absolute blast together. We always do. We've been friends for the last 10 years, and we get to see each other a couple times a year now. I feel like we see each other more now than we ever have before, with like events and traveling and getting our families together. But yeah, we had an absolute blast. Convention so far has been so much fun. It's a little bit smaller of a turnout than I've ever seen, but that's okay. It's been really, really fun. But again, make sure you say summer sale to get the link to shop the August special. I am literally shocked. Ooh, look at my color. I like nailed that. I'm literally shocked at the prices. $7 for blush, $15 for an eyeshadow palette. Like, Unique has lost their marbles. Like, I can't believe it. And we got Mama in the house with the coffee. No bananas. Okay, so want to hear all the weird things about this hotel that we're in? Okay, so they don't give you water. They give you one water bottle in your room, and there's a refill station. But sometimes the refill station is locked. If you want water, you have to buy it from the Starbucks. Front desk doesn't have it. What else? They say they have it. Yeah, they say they have it. They'll make you come down, and then there's no water there. What else? There's something else weird.
The comfort?
Oh, the comforter was just gross. The comforter had like blood stains on it, and we were like, can we have a new sheet? Everyone in St. Louis doesn't have any regard to red lights. I've almost been hit by a car like 4 times. And I'm like I'm physically trying to not get hit by cars. Like, they take their right hand turns. Like, if it's red, doesn't matter.
It's a suggestion.
It's a suggestion, yeah. Oh, the other weird thing about the hotel. The bar and the restaurant have the same menu, and the menu never changes. It's the same for lunch and dinner.
Every day.
Every day. Isn't that funny? I've never seen a hotel do that before.
Oh, and they wouldn't give me ice water at the bar.
Oh, and they want to give her ice water at the bar. So weird. Very interesting.
Alcohol, yes.
Yeah. Is setting powder on sale? That's a good question. I don't think I saw that one on the 70% off sale, but go ahead and say summer sale and I'll give you the link to check. Yeah, 360 was really cool. No, it didn't turn. It stayed put. but it was really, really yummy. I still have, hold on. We still have glue from our lashes on our eyes. I was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's glue from my fake lashes yesterday. Sorry, guys. But we can't be getting ready with glue on our lashes. I'm glad I saw that. I would have put my mascara on and been like, what is going on? Getting my makeup done was such a treat. You guys were so funny. You're like, why do you pay someone to do your makeup when you're better at doing your makeup? You guys are so kind. But it was just so relaxing to just like wake up and just know that I just got to sit in a chair and like get ready. You know what I mean? Like this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, I have to get ready today. Talk about being spoiled. It was really nice. And the girl that did it was so kind and she was so like nice and sweet. And I thought she did a really good job. So I was happy. I was happy with it. Yes, I see you guys saying summer sale. So happy you guys are taking advantage of that. All right, so I'm kind of taking my time too. Something that I have learned about my skin, especially when you live somewhere where it's really humid, is to take that extra few minutes, like pressing that product into your face. One, it's going to help it to look more, it's going to make your skin look less pores, like poreless. And also it's going to help to make sure everything is like settling right before you move on to your next step. So we're going to go in now with our concealer. You guys, I am so excited the concealer is in the summer blowout sale. I don't know about you, but this concealer is my favorite. I actually had the makeup artist use this when she was doing my makeup because I was like, no other concealer covers like this concealer does. And she was like, you are right. I need the link. It is so good. I felt bad because I was like, well, great. Now it's on sale for her. But this concealer is top notch. I'm going to use two different shades. So I just use the shade Eyelet for like spot treatment. And then in my colors that I wore today, we did the BB cream in light medium, which is my like really dark self-tan color. And then we used the Serum Plus foundation in the shade Eyelet. So these are my summer colors. So when I am really tan, these are the colors that I use. In the normal, like when I'm not spray tan and stuff, I'll do the shade Lace. All right, so now we're gonna go in with this kabuki brush and just kind of press this into place. Something else, like another little tip or trick when you're putting on your concealer is to let it kind of get tackier, especially like for this blemish, for example. I'm not gonna blend that out for a hot minute. I'm gonna let that concealer sit in there for at least a minute. And then for concealer on our under eye, same thing here, but I'm gonna do the shade Lace, which is gonna be a little bit lighter, just so we get like a little bit of a brighter under eye. So today's plan, we have today's breakout classes. So there's 3, like what I did yesterday, there's 3 more classes today. And I might pop into 1 or 2, but I think we're going to go and see the arch. And then I think we're going to go shopping for a little bit. And then we are going to come back here, go to the general session, which is our last one. We're gonna go to the convention for that, and then they usually like announce like some other fun announcements. I don't know what they're gonna announce today, we'll see. And then we're gonna come back, change for dinner, and then I made reservations at this Italian spot, which I'm excited for. I forget what the name of it is, but it's supposed to be really good. And then we're gonna come back again and change all of the outfit changes. And then tonight's themed party is like Wild and Out, so it's like all animal print. So I have this like really cute leopard jumpsuit that I'm gonna wear. So you guys will have to come back to see that. Yeah, St. Louis, that I've heard, is like a pretty intense place as far as like crime and stuff. And I will say that I have never been to a place. It also could be because I usually travel with Ryan. Like I'm always with my husband, and it's just me and Mama. So that could be it too. Why I feel kind of like uneasy, but yeah, it definitely feels unsafe here. Even my makeup girl was like, "Watch your 6." I'm like, okay. yeah, there's a lot of homeless, and it just feels a little, I don't know, but it's fine. Last day here, and hopefully we don't have any issues while we're out and about, because we really haven't been out and about. We've been pretty much a convention center and here. Am I in East St. Louis? I'm not sure. Everyone's like, be safe while you're out. Be safe. I'm like, oh God. I told her, I was like, we should have bought pepper spray. Okay, they did, yes, announce new products, and I'm going to show you some of them today. I was in, so day 0 really is when it started. Day 0, they had the top earners. They took us to this art gallery, and they rented out the art gallery, and they like had us have dinner there, and it was so cool. And so it was like pink themed, so we all dressed up in like cute pink dresses, and we went, and they just served us dinner, and it was just really fun. And it's an art gallery, and they had like these old school cars in the back, and our CEO Derek, he was like, oh, he knows my son like loves cars, and he was like, there's a Bugatti back there, you should go take a picture of it for Abel. And so me and Nicole looked at each other, and we're like, we have to go do that reel. And so we went back there, and there's like this little art attendant, and we're like, can we film in here? And he's like, yeah, it's fine, just no flash. And we're like, do you have TikTok? And he was like, yeah. And so we made this like little art gallerist take our TikTok of us doing that funny like polling thing. I will say I was really impressed that I'm really strong. Nicole's like, don't make me hit my head. I'm like, I'm not that strong. And then I yanked her. I was like, yeah. She was fine. But I was cracking up. It was cracked. Yeah, no heads were cracked. It was really fun though. So that was day 0. That was pretty much all we did that day. We got into town, changed, and went and did that. Had dinner, came back here, and then woke up early the next day for the first day of convention. And then they had us go to, they called it like a beauty insider brunch, basically like where they invited the top earners to come sneak peek the new products and be able to swatch them, see them, check it out, talk to the people who created them, like about ingredients and stuff. And they served us breakfast, and that was really cool because one, we got to see all of the new products that are coming, and test them, swatch them, and I have all of them. So over the next few weeks, you get to see what these colors are going to look like. So I'm super excited that you guys get to see that. It is public knowledge now, so I can now talk about it. So yay, hallelujah. It's always so hard. I'm like, I don't know what I'm allowed to say. So we're launching 3 new products. 2 of them come in September. Make sure you're in my tech service, because when they do launch, one in particular is going to sell out really quickly. I'm going to use 2 of them in today's live. Because I really want to use my eyeshadow palette. That's on sale. But anyway, 2 of them come in September. Make sure you're in my tech service. Say, what's your number? So that way you get opted in. And then we just did our contour with the chocolate souffle. This is my favorite. And now we're going to go in with the shade Blush. Actually, I'm going to mix 2 colors. I'm going to do Blush Beach, but I'm also going to do Peony Pink for my blush, because I want it to look a little more pinky vibe. So we're going to go in first with Blush Beach. Smile. Pop this on the apple of your cheek. Which again, if you want all the products that I'm going to be using in today's tutorial, go ahead and say product list. I'll give you the link. And I'll put it all in a cart that saves you 20% off and gets you a free mascara. So with it being like the new month and stuff, now I'm going to go in with Peony Pink and kind of layer that on top just to give it more of like a pinky pink. What was I saying? August, new special, 70% off blowout sale. So they have a up to 70% off sale of some makeup, and I don't think there's any skincare. I think it's mostly makeup, but it's blush, $7. Eyeshadow palettes are like $12, $15. My primer, my favorite mattifying primer, is $11. $11. So say summer sale to shop it. Okay, so we got our contour, we got a blush on, we have our concealer. Now it's time to set everything. So before I set anything, I'm going to go ahead and actually spray my face down with a hydrating setting spray. It's a little trick, especially if you're like battling dry skin. So we're just going to mist it with that. I would have done my setting mist, but I forgot it. So we're making do with what we have. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let this dry. And then we're going to do our setting powders. Everyone says hello, Mom.
Good morning.
So let's see. And then yesterday, then the first day of convention, after we did the beauty brunch, we came back here, got changed for convention, where they announced all the new products and told everyone, gave them out and stuff. That was super fun. And then we came back and we changed for the gala, and we had like a super cute gala. We ended up going out to like dinner, and then Nicole and I got some awards. I reached a new status, so I got that award, and then her and I also were on we both got different awards for different rankings that we got in personal sales. And I think that's it. I think we both just got personal sales awards. And then we were also like in this group, so they had everybody back up for more pictures and stuff. So that was fun. It was just like up and down on stage with your pretty dresses, and it was a lot of fun. And then we came back and went to bed. I was exhausted. And then yesterday, woke up, got my makeup done again, went to convention for the general session where they talked a lot about our foundation, which is called Raya. And what it is it's a foundation that a portion of all the unique proceeds actually already go to this. And you can also round up your order when you're checking out, but a portion of the proceeds and or round up your order or donate goes to our basically the Unique Foundation, which is what the old name of it was. And what that is it sends women to basically like a retreat to heal from sexual childhood abuse. Or there's other resources too that are free, like online and stuff. So they have that whole foundation. And so the foundation came out and talked during the general session, which was awesome. It's ran by the CEO's wife, Shalane. She's the sweetest thing ever. And then after that, we ended up going, I'm trying to think. I feel like the day went by so fast. Oh, I ended up coming back to the house or the hotel, and I'm using a hydrating setting powder on my chin because, like I said, I've been really dry, but I still need to set it because it's humid. So you can absolutely use like a translucent setting powder and just kind of like tap it on wherever you are naturally, like if you're somewhere where it's humid but you're dry. Does that make sense? And then now I'm going to use my sponge, this guy, and I'm going to spray some setting mist on there. And then I'm going to take a translucent powder for oily skin and use this where I get really oily. So even if you're combination skin, you can still like set your makeup differently. No, I don't have anyone on my team here this time. It's kind of a smaller convention this year. All right, now we're going to press this into place on my under eye. So we came back here, and then I got ready to teach my class. So Unique asked me to, I can now tell you guys everything. Unique asked me to teach a class on how to sell online. So I did this basically I did 3 classes on the same subject, and it was really, I had an awesome turnout. I mean, so many people were there. They were sitting on the floor, which I was like, that was so cool. I felt very honored. And yeah, so I taught a class on how to sell online and just kind of, you know, how to do what I do for a living. And if the girls here at convention are doing it too, I mean, obviously we're all doing the same job. So taught everything I know in that class, and that was really fun and exciting and had a good turnout. I was a little nervous because I had to talk in front of like 300 people each class. The classroom fit 300 and people were sitting on the ground. So I'm like, okay, I guess there was like 300 people there. But it was really cool. So taught my class, and that was basically from like 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and then came back here, changed, and then we went to this like rooftop bar thing and got food and had a glass of wine, and then we came back and ate candy and watched The Notebook. Talk about a perfect girls' night. All right, setting powder on. Now we're going to go in with pressed powder. I'm going to do the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, which this is pretty much always my color, no matter how tan or not tan I am. It's the most perfect neutral. So we're going to use this on a big brush and set everything and everywhere with this. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Yeah, it was really cool. I was really happy to be able to like share some things that I've learned and, you know, all of that. And I feel like too, sometimes like convention classes can be very like fluffy. I wanted it to be very meaty. I wanted to like give people the honest, like, okay, this is what you do to get sales, or this is what you do, this is what you could do, should do, could say. I want it to be like helpful and useful, you know? And I felt like a lot of people got that from my class, so I was very happy with how it turned out. And I was so excited. All I wanted yesterday was a cheese board. And we went to that rooftop bar and they had one. And so that's what I had for dinner last night. And I could not be happier. But today's plans are super chill. Like I said, there's more classes today. I don't have to teach any. So I might pop into a class or two just to support my friends that are teaching. But there's classes today. So we're going to go see the Arch and then we're going to go shopping a little bit. And then we have our last general session at like 2. So we're going to go back and do that. And then we're going to go to this Italian spot for dinner. Yep, Mom's been with me for all the events. The only one she couldn't go to was the Insider Beauty Brunch. That was the new products when they gave us those. But that was it. But yeah, she's been with me all the way. Are you in the way of the... No. The wave. The wave. Is that still a threat? I don't even know. But no. Where I live in San Diego, even if it were to happen, it wouldn't reach me. I say I live in San Diego, but I live like on the outskirts of San Diego. But thank you for your concern. The weather here has been so weird in St. Louis. The first day was like super, super, super humid. And then the next day was like cold and windy, so windy. Then the next day was like kind of windy and just kind of like overcast. And then today it looks like it's sunny. So it's probably humid. So strange. You guys have weather like whiplash. Good morning from the tank. I know. I was laughing. My assistant lives in Chicago and she was texting me this morning and she's like, whoa, I'm so not used to you texting me back right away. You guys are lucky to be in this time zone. I feel like I'm like such a more productive person in this time zone. I am not going to hint the new products, Mary. I'm going to show you the new products. I'm going to use them. I'm going to use 2 of the 3. So you'll have to keep coming back to see the rest of them. Okay, bronzer. Bronzer's $10. Bronzer is $10 freaking dollars on the summer blowout sale. Like, I'm telling you, you need to shop this summer sale. It is such a good deal. The blush that I always use, the shade Sisterly, it is on sale for $7. $7. So crazy. We're going to go ahead and add this to our cheeks, add a little flushness. So again, say summer sale. I'll give you the link. My class was yesterday. Yeah, I had my class yesterday from 2 to 5. So I am like, I think that's why I'm so like, woo, I'm like done. I did all of what I needed to do at convention. I did my class. I got my award, went on stage, did all the things. I'm finished. I am good to go. So today it's just sightseeing and just that's it. Midwest weather. Are you going to the Hill, to the Italian restaurant dinner tonight? We're going to go to the Italian restaurant tonight. I think it might be on the Hill. I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. I always joke around and say like San Diegans are like so, and with anything like, anything like weather where people are like, be careful. I feel like it's always like a warning, but nothing ever happens, which I'm like, watch, we're going to have like a horrible whatever, because we're going to be like, it's fine. Nothing ever really happens. Yeah. Nothing ever really happens like that weather wise in San Diego. We get like earthquakes, but even those are like not crazy yet, knock on wood. I'm layering my highlight. I did the shade Flurry Frost in my Bare You Stick, and then now I'm going to go in with the color Golden in the Fusion Highlight just to layer this on top. It looks so pretty in the sunlight. So, so good. Yes, I will give you the summer sale link. It's while supplies last too. So like if a product or a color sells out, like it's gone. There's some stuff that might restock, but not like immediately. So definitely do not wait. I would make sure that you snag the summer sale stuff ASAP. Ooh, okay, toasted ravioli. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Okay, I'll have to do that. All right, inner corner. just like so. And then underneath the brow bone. Just got married in San Diego. It was cold. Yeah, Sunset Cliffs by the water. It can be definitely cold. But congrats on your getting married. All right, that is on. We're almost ready to see the first new product. Are you guys excited? All right, gonna comb through the brows. I'm so happy my eyebrows are back.
You need a drum roll?
Yeah. All right, gonna go in now with brow pencil in the shade medium. And we're gonna give our eyebrows a little bit of a shape. Just like so. But yeah, so this month's like special or whatever is the 70% out blowout sale. And then we also are still doing the buy more, save more. So if you shop on this link pinned right here in the comments, if you get 4 items, you get 20% off. If you get 3 items, you get a free gift and 10%. So I would recommend to definitely aim to get 4 items. And it could be 4 of any unique items. So definitely make sure to check that out. 4 of any unique items gets a free mascara today. And then you get 20% off as well. Aw, thank you. And thanks for commenting. That's awesome. Yeah, I love when you guys are silent watchers and you comment. I'm like, yay, I got you. Hello. It actually helps you out too when you comment because it actually tells your Facebook page like, hey, I want to see this page. So even if like you're a silent watcher and you just say hi or like a heart, like an emoji, anything in the comments, it basically tells your Facebook like, hey, I want to see Raya's page. So make sure even if you're a silent watcher that you at least comment or say hi or leave an emoji in the comments. Because a lot of times people will be like, oh, I haven't been seeing your content. And I'm like, you haven't been commenting? And they're like, I know, I'm a silent watcher. I'm like, well, that's why. So make sure that you comment. I am so excited for this new product, you guys, especially with my ordeal. Because my eyebrows have been like so thin with all of this going on. So it's a really good thing that we now have brow gel. Da-da-da! Yeah. Yes, Comigo has Young Living. I know, so exciting. This is my Comigo link if you want to shop it. And there's also, they also launched another brand on there too. Super exciting. Okay, so they just announced that our new product is brow gel. It's a tinted brow gel. It's going to come in 4 colors, light, light medium, medium, and dark. I wear the color light medium. My mom wears the color light. It has this like really wonderful little applicator. Oh, good job. It has this like really awesome little small tooth applicator and it's tinted. And what it does is it's going to grip the lashes or grip the eyebrow hairs and place them. It's also really, really great ingredient. So it's going to be hydrating and it places your brows exactly where you want them. So we're going to go in with this, which again, this launches September 1st. Make sure that you are in my text service so you can get the link to this. I will say, so I'm still learning. I mean, I've literally used this one time. Less is more. You get a lot of product in this. I mean, it looks tiny, but you get a ton of product, which is great. But it's going to give you that like lifted, fluffy, tinted brow look. So if you have really thin brows, this is going to be great. And then it's also packed, like I said, with really nourishing ingredients too. So yay, tinted brow gel. I'm going to let that dry because it's kind of like a wetter formula. Let it dry for a second and then we can go back. It's going to be only I think it's going to be $22 or $32. I can't remember what it said. I want to say it was $22. Either way, it wasn't that expensive for a really good tinted, hydrating, skincare infused brow gel. And it's going to come in 4 colors. September 1st, it's going to launch. It will sell out, I assure you. We have been asking for brow gel for 7 years. I have been asking for brow gel for 7 years. So all that to say, if you're not in my text service, make sure you are. Say, what's your number? And that is going to be launching soon. We're going to let this dry and I'm going to kind of fill it back in with my brow pencil. Like I said, that's my first time actually like using it. So practice is going to definitely make perfect with that. And then the other thing too is, I think next time I use it, I might use the brow gel, let it dry, then use the brow pencil. So maybe what I'm thinking. But like I said, with makeup, it's always helpful to like try a few things and see what you like better.
Play around with it.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Just broke my eyeliner. What is happening? Hold on. I'm just gonna use a white liner and I just snapped it. There. We're gonna put this white liner on our waterline today. Okay. Good morning. Yes, I was super excited when they announced the brow pencil or the brow gel. I was like, oh, yay. Okay, so other thing that I will say about it, it dries really quickly. Yeah, I think next time I use it, I'm going to use it first and then do the brow pencil. But I really like the way it made my brows look. We have, oh, you can, yeah, see, this lady says you can go, or Crystal says you can go in the arch. She said, did you go in the arch? We are going to the arch after I get ready. And we were talking about this yesterday. And I'm like, can you go up in there?
But ask her, is it claustrophobic?
Is it claustrophobic in the arch?
I looked at looked like it might be.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah, because they're
in the arch. Tinted brow gel often looks clumpy since they don't have brows anymore. I could totally see that being the case. So this one is going to be more of a liquid consistency. Usually when brow gel is clumpy, it's because it has fibers in it, which most brow gels actually do have. This one does not. So this one actually won't make your eyebrows look clumpy. It'll make them kind of look like fanned out and like tan, or like not tan, but like add color to your brows. So really good if you do have thin brows. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let's see. Let's do lips. We're going to do lips. Okay. Yeah, so exciting. And then I'm going to show you the other product that I've been addicted to that is coming also September 1st. There's a tram that you go up in. It can be, since the pod you go up in small and an egg shape, but the ride isn't very long. Oh, it's kind of like a ride. Okay.
And then you do stairs, I think.
Do you do stairs? I'm gonna have to walk in stairs.
It says 97.
97?
Or 96 stairs, but only 28 at a time. I read the thing.
Huh. I don't know.
No.
Maybe we look at it from the bottom.
And the pod is a 16-inch window.
16-inch?
It's narrow.
Okay. Lip liner on. Now we're going to go in with lipstick. And Well-To-Do, obviously, I've been doing the same lipstick combo all week long. So lipstick and Well-To-Do. And then I'm going to show you another new product. Do you guys remember our lip bonbons? No, I'm very claustrophobic and it isn't, this person says. Rita says. But the view from the top is amazing, Crystal says. Stairs would be, no, girl, stairs would be a killer. Okay. Lipstick, Well-To-Do. And then what foundation I have on, I did two. I did the BB Tinted Moisturizer that has SPF in it, and I did it in the shade Light Medium. And then we did the Serum Plus Foundation in the shade Eyelet. So mix those two together to create just like the most perfect all-day hold. And then for the other new product, if you guys remember the lip bonbons, these kind of give that essence, but they changed them into these little lip balms, little like peptide lip glosses. I have used this, like I need 3 of these. This is the color Quick Getaway. So they took the colors that were in those like chapstick lipstick things that we had, and they turned them into gloss. So these are so packed with so many nourishing things. you guys, it's used and abused already. Like, this is how much I've been using it. It is so pretty. It is the exact same color. Quick Getaway is the exact same color as Well To Do. So say less, right? If you guys love Well To Do as much as I do, then you're gonna want this color, Quick Getaway. And they also like made it into a little keychain for me, which was so cute. These aren't lip plumpers, but they're lip butters. Yeah, so they took the lip butters and they made them into glosses. How rad is that? These are going to be, I believe, $22. And so this is actually super similar to the Rhode Peptide Lip Balm, and hers are $23, and you get 0.3 less product in hers. So I looked it up because I was like, $22 for, it looks small. And then I did the math on the fluid ounces, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're actually getting a better deal with ours. So all that to say, I did the research for you girls. I feel like the Well To Do shade looks so much lighter on me than when you use it. Choking. I was gonna say, it's probably because you have a different undertone to your lips. So what you could do to make Well To Do look similar is do the lip liner, like fill in your whole lip with lip liner. Yes, eyelet is available. You can purchase any colors that you don't see on my normal website on this link. This is my Comigo website. Otherwise, you can grab any of them on this link right there. And then there also is the summer blowout sale that's up to 70% off. There's eyeshadows on there for like $6. There's blush on there for $7. There's eyeshadow palettes that are like $15. So now we're ready to do our eyes. So we're going to go ahead and do our 2 palettes. And both of these palettes are in the blowout sale. So first palette that we're going to use is the Addiction Palette 9. You guys, the Addiction Palette 9 is in the summer blowout sale. I think it's like $20, and this is my favorite palette. It comes with all of the best browns, pinks, neutrals. It's so good. So we're going to go in with a fluffy crease brush first. We're going to take this lighter brown color and pop this into the crease. So we have quite a few outfit changes today. I'm wearing like a cute yellow set first, and then wearing this like really cute white set for dinner. And then it's leopard night, or like it's, yeah, it's like an animal print party tonight. So I have a leopard romper. So we're going to do kind of like a bronzier eye today, just so it goes with like all of our looks. So first things first is taking palette 9, which is part of the summer blowout sale. So make sure you say summer sale, and I'll give you the link. Yes, if you've been holding out for like a really good sale, this is literally it. They do a sale like this usually once a year, and now is right now. The brows are Chef's Kiss. Thank you. The brow gel that's launching September 1st is going to be life-changing. So if you are obsessed with the brows, make sure that you snag the brow pencil or the brow gel September 1st. And if you're like, oh, I don't want to miss it, make sure you're in my text service. Oh, yeah, that's a good tip. Use money under it. That is a really good tip. Yes, we do have SPF in the BB cream. The BB cream is going to be an SPF 30. Do the lip butters have SPF in it? No, they do not. But they're like a peptide hydrating, nourishing formula, and it stays on so well, and it's not sticky at all, which is the reason that I've been hooked to this one. And the fact that it like makes my lips look plump and like glossy without being sticky. And it smells really good. I don't think it has a fragrance in it, but it has this like really yummy like scent. I don't know, you'll see. Okay, that is on. Now let's go ahead and take a fluffy crease brush, and we're gonna take this darker color and press this into that. We're going to use the Addiction Palette 9 for this eye look so far. And I'm actually going to take this little thingy, which I should have cleaned. Could you wash this for me? Just soap and water and then dry it. Thank you, assistant. Will you tell us what the third product is? I don't know. Should I? I don't know, right? I will be using all of the new products over the next few weeks. The other new product doesn't launch till October 1st, however. The brow gel and the lip balms are going to be available September 1st. The other new product isn't going to be available until October. And the other product, I will say, thank you, comes in 8 colors.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. September 1st for the lips and the brows. So again, make sure in my text service, because on October 1st and September 1st, I will be sending out my text with the link so you can snag it fast. Fast, fast, fast. Yes, the summer sale already started. It started yesterday. So 70% off. So much stuff. It's so good. Up to 70% off, sorry. But I mean, my primer's on there for $11. My blush is on there for $7. The eyeshadow palette I'm using right now, Addiction Palette 9, is also on there. It is such a good deal, you guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, you really, really need to. It is such amazing savings. All right, we're going to use this just to kind of like give us a little bit of a cat eye. And if you want this little thing, say Shadow Shield, I'll give you the link to it. It's reusable. You just wash it and it just keeps your eyeshadow in place. I have no idea about holiday bundles just yet. Still kind of early for that as far as what they'll tell us. I'm sure that hopefully they're working on it already. But I'm not sure about holiday bundles. There's been a couple years where they've changed how they did things with holiday bundles, so I'm not sure what this year will look like yet. But I promise you, as soon as I know, and I can tell you, I will. But I always say make sure you're in my text service, because that's honestly like the best place to get alerts for that kind of stuff. Making sure I didn't miss any comments. Okay. Now I'm just going to go ahead and slowly keep going with this eye look. I want this to look good for my outfit today and tonight. So, all right, now we're going to go in with the Beloved Palette 3. You guys, this is also in the summer blowout sale, and I want to say it was $12. $12 for an entire eyeshadow palette is absolutely insane. You can't even get a $12 eyeshadow palette at CVS. Like, you're kidding. Or even Walmart for that matter. So this is one of my favorite palettes because all these colors are metallic. So they really reflect the light really well. So I'm going to go in with my obvious favorite color, which is this like gold, which I actually need to get on my own website and rebuy this palette because this palette's actually a limited edition. Once this palette's gone, it's gone. So definitely make sure you snag it. So I'm going to take this on my finger at first and press this into place. Now these colors are metallic, meaning that they reflect the light, but they're not glittery, which is my favorite part about them because there's not gonna have like all glitter fallout, but you're gonna get that really pretty eye-catching reflective look. This again is called the Beloved Palette 3. And then we're gonna take it on a cream shadow brush and carve this into the eye. So again, just say summer blowout sale or summer sale and I'll give you the link to it. But definitely make sure you check out and grab it. Where do you get the separator that you use for the eyeshadows? Say Shadow Shield, Martha, and I give you the link. All right, and then same thing on the other eye. Again, we're gonna take this really pretty gold and pop this on. And it's super creamy too. So it goes on really nicely. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rita. So sweet. I try. All right, and then same thing in the crease. Make sure if you also aren't following me over on Instagram, you do so. My name there is RayaHope. I've been sharing all of the behind the scenes. I've been filming my vlogs. Is it 9 yet? Yeah, I actually just posted a vlog at 9 a.m. of my day yesterday. So if you love good like behind the scenes stuff, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. My name there is RayaHope again. And I posted a really fun vlog this morning. So make sure, if you could, go like and comment on it. It always helps me out so much when you guys do that. And it lets me know what you guys like watching, you know? So make sure you like and comment on my Instagram, which again, my name there is RayaHope. Oh, Reagan says, I hope it's liquid eyeshadows that are coming. Maybe. What's the second foundation you used? I used the shade Eyelit in the Serum Plus foundation, and then I used the BB Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light Medium. So these two together are the holy grail. And if you want both of those in a bundle, I can do that for you. I actually have a bundle with those. Go ahead and say Flawless 4 and I can give you the link to it. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and smudge out underneath the eye. I'm gonna mix these two browns that I used on top of this brush, which is called the Deluxe brush. And we're just gonna go ahead and like smudge this out underneath. This will just give us more of like a cohesive finish look, but it also kind of brings the whole eye look together. And it also camouflages fine lines underneath your eyes. So if you have a lot of fine lines here, using eyeshadow to kind of camouflage that is a really helpful tip. Lip colors I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a lip liner that's not from Unique. Oh, I know, I'm sorry, but I wanted something a little darker, which I can give you the link to that. Just private message me, I'll find the link. And then I wore Well-To-Do lipstick, and then I'm wearing the brand new lip, I don't even know what these are technically called yet. Lip balm. I'm wearing the new lip balm. It launches September 1st in the color Quick Getaway. Which again, make sure in my text service, make sure you follow me on Instagram and make sure you're following me here on Facebook so that way when these new products launch, you can get access to them. Yeah, if you say Flawless 4, I can give you the link to the BB cream. I'll make a bundle and I'll do BB cream, Serum Plus, concealer, and setting spray. Those 4 items, plus you're going to get a free mascara. So say Flawless 4, I'll give you the link to that. And if you're like, wait, I want the Bare You stick instead of concealer or whatever, I can customize that. So just private message me, or you can build your own bundle and grab those, any 4 items, and get a free gift and 20% off on this link right there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep buffing this out. I always kind of go slower with this because it's easier to like add than it is to take away, especially when you're doing this. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to take that darker color and just kind of like tap this here. I don't necessarily want to do like a really harsh cat eye, but I also want it to look really nice and blended. Okay. So far, so good. Now let's do a little liner. Oh, geez, man, I'm breaking everything. I just broke that too. I don't know how strong I am anymore. All right, we're gonna take a little spongy and I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner and just draw this along the lash line. This is also a really easy hack to make your lashes look fuller. And then we're just gonna kind of fling it out along with the eyeshadow, just like that. Can we swap the Serum Plus for the cream? Absolutely, Rhonda, yes. You can actually do your own bundle too if you were like, oh, I just wanna pick my own 4. If you click that link in the comments, Rhonda, you can select any 4 items or just private message me and I can do it for you if you want me to. Either way. It'd be faster if you did it yourself just because as soon as I'm done here, we're going to be heading out and about. But I will try to check back in with my messages and stuff later today. And obviously at the airport tomorrow, I definitely will be working for a bit. Or watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. No promises. The deal for August is so good. It's a 70% out summer blowout sale. It's 70% off of select makeup. So my eyeshadow palettes that I wore today are up to 70% off. The blush I use, for example, $7. I have Proper Always Looking for Brown. Yeah, Proper is a good one. Honestly, I prefer it better than this one. This one kind of smudges, like not in a good way. So I would do Proper. Okay. And I did it kind of light because when I go back in to fix my makeup for tonight, I'll probably do like a thicker wing. So that's another reason that too, I kind of go a little bit softer on like the eyes a little bit during the daytime. Okay, so just making sure everything looks really good and blended before we set it all. Looking good. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use some setting sprays. That's like a hydrating one. Where's my pan? I haven't watched it. I started watching season 1 on the airplane out here, and I'm only on like episode 5. But I was so sick of like hearing about it that I was like, I just need to watch it. So I started watching it on the airplane. So the blush that I used the liquid blushes in the shades Blush Beach and Peony Pink. I mixed them together, which is the Bare You All-in-One Color Stick. And then I also used the pressed blush in the shade Sisterly, which is on sale for $7. So good. Yeah, definitely watch on the replay. I probably need to blend out my contour on my forehead. You're probably right. Ninja stripe bandana. Okay. No more Karate Kid. Okay. Let's go ahead now and set our makeup with, oh no, we don't want to set our makeup. We need mascara. All right, we're going to go in with the lash primer first. I was like, sorry guys. Let me know if you can still see and hear me. Okay, my alarm was going off, which messed up my stream. Oh my gosh, your husband's watching The Hunting Wives with you? God bless you. That show is intense. That's like a show that you need to watch like sitting in your closet with the lights off. That show is crazy. It's so addicting though, but like, it's one of those shows that you don't want anyone to know you're watching. We are in St. Louis for my convention. Been here for a few days. Can you guys see and hear me okay, by the way? Just asking. Now I'm going to go in with Quadra and doing one nice coat of this. I've been wearing gigantic fake eyelashes for the last 2 days, so this is probably going to feel really good to just like have my normal lashes on. And that's like a little kind of trick too. If you really do want longer looking lashes for like an event or something, using the lash primer is so helpful. The lash primer preps your eyelashes for mascara, and it also helps to extend them and hydrate them. So another really, really helpful tip to be able to do beforehand. I watched it because you never liked the storyline. Yeah, it is pretty good storyline. Let's face Margot's. I love the girl that plays Margot. I love her character too. Aw, thank you. All right, so one more coat of Quadra. Okay, and then I'm gonna spin it around and use the short silicone side. But yeah, this month and next month are super exciting with Unique because one, of course, the summer blowout sale. I always get so excited for you guys to be able to save a ton of money and get the like same colors that I use, so that way you guys can recreate the makeup looks that I show you. So definitely make sure you check out the summer blowout sale. If you haven't seen it yet, just say summer sale and I will give you the link to it. It's 70% off, and there's stuff on there like my self tanner that I have on is 70% off. The eyeshadows that I have on, the Palette 9 and the Beloved Palette 3, are both on sale. They're like $15. There's so much on there, you guys. There's so much. Lip liners are on there. Concealer is on sale. So say summer sale to shop that. And then of course, I always do have my like other link right here pinned in the comments. And that is like a really good build your own bundle too. Now we're going to go in with the Twisted mascara still, and we're going to do the bottom lash line, which this is one of my favorite mascaras. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't smear. It's water resistant, and I love that it has this like itty bitty little wand. Okay, same thing on this side. And then as always, I can still build you any bundles that you might need. So if there's 4 items that you have your eye on, make sure you message me or build your own bundle in the comments below, right here on this link. This is where you can find where you can build your own bundle. Palette 9 is literally the best eyeshadow palette I've ever used. I will die on that hill. And it's still in stock and it's on sale. It's included in the summer blowout sale. So if you get one thing, let it be Addiction Palette 9. Okay. Mascara is on, looking so pretty. All right, and there is the makeup look, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and getting ready with me for today. Make sure, again, you follow me over on Instagram for the rest of the day. You'll see my outfit of the day. We're going to kind of touch up our hair a little bit and then go hit the town, go see the arch, and then I'll take you guys along with me for the rest of convention. We have our last general session, we have our last party, and who knows what else they're going to announce. So I showed you guys 2 of the new products that are coming September 1st, so make sure you watch this on the replay. Make sure you're in my text service so that you don't miss out on anything. Oh yeah, Martha, that was such a sweet moment. That was rad. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and hopefully you'll click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner and make sure you shop on my website, which is right here. When you are shopping, make sure you see my name and or my photo. That way you are sure that it goes underneath me. That way I can help you if you need anything or have any questions or anything at all. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, if products are on sale with Unique, are they also on sale with Comigo? Yes and no. I always check. Comigo has some different offers that they run too, and they also offer a bunch of other products. They actually just introduced 2 more brands to their website. So this is my Comigo link. This is my other website. It's a really fun place. I actually helped build it with the CEO, so something that I'm really proud of. So if you want to check out my Comigo website right here, you can also buy Unique on that site too. So check that out too. Let me know what you think. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.